Okay, y'all, so I'm back because I'm going to do this Goose Creek haul right quick. Um, it was 4 candles, but they were packed very well. You saw the box I showed you in the previous video I did today. And they sent them. I didn't remember that Goose Creek candles came in that same crate that Bath and Body Works comes in. I mean, well, yeah. Well, no, they don't mail them like that, but when you get them from the store. Yep. So I was wondering where I was going to put these because I have specific places for my candles now, y'all, to stop me from buying so many. So this is like 4 more than what I have room for. And I was like, well, I'm going to put these, but I can sit that crate right on top of the, I think I have 4, maybe 3. Hold on, I'm going to go and look. Okay, so I have like 4 crates of Bath and Body Works candles. And then I have like, so that's 6 times 4, so that's 24, but one space is empty, so that's 23. And then I have like, I just counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 6 in rotation. So that's another crate, but they're in rotation. So for the summer, spring scents. So this will be like 3 over my quota to keep control of my candles. Now y'all know I have homeworks, okay? I'm not going to even talk about how much homeworks candles I have. I actually don't have that many of them in rotation now because I haven't really pulled out the summer ones yet. I pulled out a few of them, but I'm looking at them now. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in rotation. Homeworks, and then I have these storage containers that hold 8. So I have 8 times 4, 32, 64. So I have 64 homework candles and but then I have about 4 that overflow, which I said I would never do. I would never buy any homework candles unless I used one and had space for it. So I'm 4 over my quota of homework, y'all. So yeah. But anyway, let's get back to Goose Creek. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that crate right on top of the Bath and Body Works one, and it'll be fine. So I said in my last video earlier today, that I had stopped buying Goose Creek about 8 to 10 years ago, because I just got sick of the soot, and the throw wasn't that good either. Even though they were cheaper than the other candles I was buying at the time, which I was still buying Yankee. Probably had just started with Homeworks because that was when they first started. I was still buying Kringle. So I was buying Bath and Body Works, Yankee, Kringle, Homeworks, and Goose Creek. And Goose Creek I just eliminated, and I eventually eliminated Yankee too because they started being unscented, and I eliminated Kringle. But I went back to Kringle last summer, and I'm pretty pleased with them. So we'll see what we get from Goose Creek. But y'all, this is the funny part, is that all 3 of these are apple scents. Now, remember in the last video I did today, I told y'all that straight up apple scents, like the purest form of apple. And I think these are mostly Homeworks. I love it. It's a good transition to me from spring to summer, or winter to spring and summer. And it's a good transition from summer to fall. But pure, authentic apple scents, for some reason, they're giving me a headache now. I go through this with candles, y'all, where sometimes certain scents bother me, and then I try them again a couple of years, 2 or 3 years later, and it's fine. So tree scents, that happened to me with tree scents. I couldn't do tree scents for a while, as much as I love them, but now I can do lots of tree scents. But anyway, but the funny part about this is 3 of these Goose Creek candles are apples. So let's see how authentic they smell. I tried to get them mixed with other scents, hoping they really won't be authentic smelling apple scents. But we shall see. But the first one I got is not apple at all. It is Pillsbury Crescents. So I'm assuming that these are going to smell like bread or whatever. Croissants. Not croissants. They look like croissants, but you know the crescent pop-up and rolls that they have in the dairy case. You know, y'all know what these are. So, let's see. Does Goose Creek still do notes on the bottom? Let's see here. Freshly baked crescent roll, warm butter, and sprinkle of salt. I'm hoping this is going to smell a little bit like, I haven't smelled it yet. I'm hoping this is going to smell a little bit like, what is it called? French baguette. Is that what it's called? Bath and Body Works. French baguette. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So I'm hoping it'll smell a little bit like that because I love it. I love that one. So let's see, y'all. Yes, it does smell a little bit like that. Seems like it's kind of light though. I don't know. But it smells good. It smells good. I would even venture to say it smells as good as French baguette. But I'm a little bit concerned because it's a little bit light. But cute packaging. We'll see how it goes. So the first one, this one is probably less apple maybe than all of them, maybe, I don't know. I do not like the packaging at all, but I'm sure some of you would. This candle has a lot of dust on the lid too, but it's called Apple Wood. I don't like the packaging that much. It's kind of sleek. You know, this will really look good on my wooden pedestal. So, yeah, it's all right. But let's see. Uh-oh. This is totally loose from the jar, y'all. And we've been having unseasonably cold weather here. Like this morning it was 27 degrees, but it did go up to the high 40s today. But for the last, I would say, when I came, today's Wednesday, so it was Wednesday evening. So when I came out of church last Sunday, walking back to the car, it had started getting it was so much colder than when we went in. And 2 people remarked that to me as I was walking to my car, that it was so much colder than it had been when we came in. And since then, it got colder and colder that day. And it's been cold, y'all, like wintertime cold, okay? But so, what was I saying all that to say? I don't remember. Oh, that I was kind of wondering about how it would be because the day that Goose Creek said they had shipped these was a really cold day. I think that was Monday. And this is actually loose. Can you hear it? Well, I'm going to show you. See how it's coming up? But I know that if you burn it, it usually goes back into place. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all what the notes was, did I? Crisp apple, northern cedar, patchouli musk. And so I was hoping crisp apple is usually one of those authentic scents that might give me a headache, but I was hoping because of the cedar and the patchouli musk, which I usually don't like musk in any format, nor patchouli, really. But I was just hoping that that would tone down the apple, so let's see. I like it. The lid smells a little different. But what the lid smells like, which is a tad bit concerning, is the lid, and that's usually the authentic, that's usually what you're going to get, is what you smell in the lid. The lid has that scent that I remember a lot of Goose Creek candles had, and a lot of candles. I mostly find this like with, I found this like with Village candles, and is there a Swan something or other, and some less expensive brands, okay, have the smell of, you know how you get an aftertaste from certain things that you eat or drink or something, like you drink it and it smells good, but then it kind of leaves a aftertaste. Like this has kind of like that after smell, cheap candle kind of vibe, sorta, kinda going on. I wonder how this is going to smell when it burns. I would think it would be better burning based on the scent notes, that maybe they would come out more like the cedar, what do they call it? The cedar, northern cedar, and the patchouli musk. Because patchouli anyway, is kind of a more harsher type of note. I shouldn't say harsh, but what you all know what patchouli is. Kind of smoke, not even smoky. I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of, but it's a deeper type of scent, kind of darker type of scent that you might picture with Halloween candles. But you candle people, you know what it smells like. So I'm hoping more of that will come out. But right now, I don't know, y'all, smelling like it's giving me cheap candle after smell vibes a little bit. Okay. So, let me go to Apple Palm Twister. Now this is the one that I thought would kind of smell like that. I don't remember why though. Let's see. Maybe it's the other one I have. But anyway, this is Apple Palm Twister, Sweet Red Apple, Juicy Pomegranate, and Spun Sugar. I think it was the spun sugar that made me think that this might have that after smell, cheap kind of apple scent. Here's the candles to me that have that cheap kind of note. And if you like it, fine. I'm sorry. This is just me. This is just me, because it's not the price of the candle. Because I've had a couple of Kringle candles that smell that way. I think they're apple pie or apple cider donut had that smell to me, and Kringle is not a cheap candle. So it doesn't have anything to do with the price, although some of the cheaper candles are the ones that have it. But anyway, so Apple Palm Twister, Sweet Red Apple, Juicy Pomegranate, and Spun Sugar. Let's see what we're going to get with this, y'all. No, actually, this smells really good. Yeah, it doesn't have that cheapy smell. There's plenty of sugar in here. So I'm hoping that will mean, this is cute packaging, by the way, and it looks more fallish. And it probably is. That's probably why they were so cheap anyway. But I like this a lot. I just hope it grows, because I like this. This is exactly what I want this time of year. You know, it's not exactly summery. It has that apple hint of fall in it, but it's sweet. Now I wouldn't really call it fruity, but a little bit. But yeah, I like that. So yeah. And then the last one is Apple Blossoms. So I think this packaging could be either one, summer or fall. I think it would be appropriate for either one. Can you see it? See the little pattern on there? So the notes on this one are dewy apple, orchard blossoms, and fresh spring breeze. So I thought the orchard blossoms, because a lot of times when they use blossoms, I mean, even blossoms mixed with a fruit name like apple blossom, orange blossom, it's really talking about more of a flower or floral. So I was hoping that mixed with the apple will not be authentic apple, and so it won't give me a headache. But let's give it a smell. It is so light. I'm kind of getting Jolly Rancher vibes, and I like what I'm getting, but it is so light. Yes, I am not getting too much from this, but what I am getting, I do like. I don't think it'll give me a headache. It doesn't have that cheap in the background smell. But we shall see, y'all. I will be sure to let you guys know how it smells. Am I sleepy? Not too much. But I was trying to think if I go ahead and light one. I might go ahead and light one now. And and then maybe come back as I'm on my way to bed. It's early, y'all, but you know, I'm old. I'm retired. So as you can see, no, you can't see, but it's almost dark outside, so I'm gonna shut these blinds down. But it's only 8 o'clock, but so I can burn it till about 10. I kind of want to burn the one that I don't like first, though, and see how it is. Yeah, I think or should I burn the bread one first? No, I'm in the mood for apples. I'll try the apple and cedar wood first. Cedar, whatever it is. Especially since it is kind of cold, so if this is a woodsy type, it'll be appropriate for how it feels. Okay, y'all, that's it. Have a good night, and I will come back and tell you how I feel about the first one. I'll probably burn all of these at some point this week, because I ain't returning none of them. I don't even know if they accept returns. All right, have a good night, y'all. Bye.